Well, leading up to last Friday, it was one of the most talked about games in Northeast Indiana. How would an average SEC team in Bishop Luers fare against a good Three Rivers team in Manchester? Not trying to knock the Squires, but the answer was 45-21 Knights. Matt Lindsay's program, no stranger to the postseason. Tonight, hosting Eastern. Pick it up in the first quarter, actually second play from scrimmage for the Knights. Kenny Mullen on the pitch. Watch him extend to get into the end zone on a 31-yard touchdown. Makes it 7-0 Luers, less than 2 minutes into the ball game. How about the Luers defense? Freshman Jalen Smith. That's right, a freshman coming in, getting the sack for Matt Lindsay's team. You know he's got to love that out there on the sidelines. Knights' next possession on offense. James Kanapke kind of coming into his own here late in the season. Finds Steve Kiermaier for a 20-yard touchdown. Makes it 14-0 just 5 minutes into the game. Still in the first. How about Kenny Mullen? His mother calls him Kenneth Mullen III. You can just call him Sick. All the way into the end zone, 48-yard touchdown, makes it 21-0 Luers. Second quarter. Now, Kenny's run was pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
Quayon Maddox is like, I got to one-up my boy. Check this out. Maddox taking the punt return and making some moves. He would bounce all the way to the outside and get in for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? 28-0 Bishop Luers at the half. And the final, Luers a victor, 35-22. All right, as for who Luers will be facing in the sectional championship game, you saw Madison Grant taking on Winchester right there, and it's Winchester with a victory, 30-22, so it's going to be Luers versus Winchester in the next round. Other local 2A sectional action, Garrett falls 3-0 in a shootout at the Bremen Corral, 3-0 in that one, and Central Noble falls to Fairfield 14-6, so it looks like it's going to be Fairfield and Bremen in the championship of that sectional next week.
Luers will host Winchester.
Luers will host Winchester. We've hit up 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A football, but we haven't hit the smallest of the schools.
Absolutely. We're going to go down to Carnesfield. We sent Matt DeBolt down there. He's in the newsroom right now. He joins us with more. Matt?
Well, guys, last year Southern Wells fell just short of a state berth, losing to Sheridan at semi-state. But this postseason, the Raiders looking to take it one step further with a trip to Indy. Let's head down to Pinedo, where they'd have to get through Fremont first. On the Raiders' first possession, doing what they do best, Jacob Miller, 20 yards on the ground into the red zone. That would set up this, a 2-yard touchdown run for Tyler Roush. 7-0 lead early for the Raiders. On to their next possession, they'd be looking for more, but Kyle Workman, he's working on the sack. That would force a punt. Great defensive play by the Eagles, but that didn't faze the Raiders. They'd get it right back, and Miller with the bruising run into the red zone. That would get them close. They'd have to do the rest of the work, though, on 4th and 1 on the same drive. Eagles, though, get the stop, but Southern Wells wouldn't get stopped the rest of the game. They find the end zone 3 more times. They get the shutout win, 28-0. As for who they'll be playing in the sectional championship, that would be Southwood. They get the big 24-0 shutout win over Adams Central. So it's Southern Wells at Southwood in the 1A35 final. That, of course, a rematch of last year's 1A final where Southern Wells won 35-0. And, of course, lots of great stuff on the high school page at WANE.com. This is, of course, the game you just saw, Southern Wells. It's one of 6 games we already have up on the web. We got a few more to get on there, so I'll send it back to you guys so I can get back to work.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. And while you're on WANE.com, check out the Gridiron Matchup section where you can predict NFL games for this coming Sunday.
And, of course, you can sign up for the weekly $50 Marathon Gas Card giveaway. This week's winner is Mr. Larry Smith. He's right here from Fort Wayne. His favorite school is Northside. Casey Kolkman, their season ended tonight, but he gets a $50 gas card as well. You can register on the high school sports page at WANE.com. The play of the week's coming up next. As always, good stuff to pick from this week.
But only one is your Drive Alive play of the week, and for that we go out to Luers Field. You've already seen it once. See it again for the first time. Kenny Mullen. Kenneth Mullen III, as we like to call him. Making moves, that's like video game stuff. That's Madden 2010 action right there. Mullen with a huge touchdown. Luers moves on to the sectional championship game. Take another look. He would get into the end zone, 48-yard touchdown as Luers wins.
This is what the sectional championships look like. Snyder at Warsaw, Columbia City at Dwenger, Wayne at Delta, Eastbrook down to Belmont, Bremen, Fairfield, Winchester at Luers, and Southern Wells traveling to Southwood. Comets on the road tonight. They fall to the Prairie Thunder, 5-3. Leo Thomas, 2 goals on the night. The good news is Comets return home to host Muskegon tomorrow night.
All right, that's right. Sectional championships this coming Friday. We're going to be ready, and we'll see you then.